G'day, Simon and James. Welcome back to South OC Cars and Coffee. It is insane this morning, mate. It's like 10 past 9 and the lot is full. It is closed. There is every type of car you can possibly think of. What have you seen?
It has been a very busy day. So to start it off, not one but two 997 GT3 RSs. Seeing one of those in person here is wild. Having two of them is even crazier. 4x4 Brabus. We have a ton of our cars lined up as well. Just a really good day. A lot of cool stuff.
Talk about that.
C8 ZR1 as well. The first one that we've had, one of only two in California. So that is pretty wild too. It's just a good day.
And a bunch of Chevelles that have driven down for the Cruising PCH show tomorrow. There's about 30 of them that come down from Northern California, which is super cool. So much stuff. Hey, don't forget, if you're coming to South OC Cars and Coffee, please remember, respect our rules. No speeding, no revving, no burnouts. That includes on the streets of San Clemente and getting on off those freeways. Mate, ton to see. Let's go for a walk and check some stuff out.
Let's do it. So this is a first, the all-new Corvette C8 ZR1. It's one of only two in California currently, and this car is absolutely wild. It has the aero package, so you get that massive wing on there. Twin turbo 5.5 liter V8, I believe, making over 1,000 horsepower. Seeing this car in person is just absolutely wild. Take a look, you have the blue accents on this car, the track stripes, all the carbon fiber, beautiful interior with these bucket seats, crazy carbon ceramic brakes with these 20-inch wheels on it. What a beautiful car. Now, between this or something like a 720S or another supercar, what would you guys take? Would you take this or would you take something else? Let me know down in the comments below. Here we have a very special Porsche in the front row, the 997.2 GT3 RS, one of the most sought after 911s probably on the market today. And the craziest thing about this is that we have not one, but two. There's another one over there, which we're gonna check out in just a moment. Love the color on this, the beautiful dark gray, the red accents, the 3RS livery on this car. Of course, you have the bucket seats in here, and then this is the last generation that you could actually get a 997, or rather a GT3 RS in general, with a 6-speed manual. I think between this versus a new 992, I would still take this car. I think that the styling on it is timeless. Just one of the most beautiful cars that Porsche has ever created. Absolutely love it. It seems like it's the day for rare supercars. Here we have a beautiful Ferrari 458 Speciale, one of the more common Speciales that we've had at the show. This one's been here a few times actually, owned by a gentleman that also had a Ferrari F40 for a number of years that you guys would have seen on our channel many, many times. This car is so pretty though, absolutely love it. You have the exposed carbon in the interior, the Speciale stripe down the middle. You have the racing seats on the inside, these louvered fenders or the louvered front bumper here. Such a pretty car. Another very, very special Ferrari, the Ferrari 488 Pista APERTA. So it's a convertible 488 Pista. Absolutely love this car. The spec on this, the black with the kind of split red stripe down the middle, is just so, so pretty. This, of course, is a painted stripe as well, so there's not going to be any vinyl on this car anywhere. It is all paint. What a beautiful, beautiful car. I think in terms of new modern Ferraris, this is probably my favorite one that they've ever created, aside from like the LaFerrari or something crazy like that. Just the lines on this car are absolutely timeless. So, so cool seeing this at the show today. So here we have you versus the guy she tells you not to worry about. This is a beautiful 992 GT3 Touring. Absolutely love the spec on this. You have the red interior with what I believe is a China gray exterior or something similar. Absolutely love this build. Someone has gone crazy with the spec sheet. Have all the beautiful options on it. You have the carbon ceramic brakes. Of course, it's a 6-speed manual given that it's a touring. This red, I'm assuming it's a manufacturer exclusive or exclusive manufacturer interior. My God, someone has gone crazy with this build. Absolutely love it. Now here we have another insane car to finish off the main exotics row. This is Dave's Audi R6 Avant. Pretty much everything on this car is completely custom. You have a crazy custom livery on it, a full 1016 carbon aero package, so lip skirts, diffuser, and the roof spoiler as well. Vossen wheels with the crazy carbon barrels. Under the hood, it is a big turbo 4-liter V8, so standard turbos are out the window. I believe it has TTE 1020s on it, so this thing probably makes right around 1,000 horsepower. Tuned by Unitronic. Custom interior in it as well. He shipped this car all the way from Miami for us to check out. You can see it has the blue on the driver's side and then the pink on the passenger side. Everything on this car is completely custom, and the craziest thing about it is that he's actually just got this car in Forza Horizon 5, so you guys can actually go download Forza Horizon 5 and play with this car in real time. So, so cool. Going to take a closer look at this 911 Turbo 50th anniversary. We had this car here last week. Beautiful PTS exterior and the interior as well. Heritage quilted seats. Everything on this car is so pretty. You can see it has the Turbo 50th badge, 1974 to 2024. Good run for the 911, and this is just probably one of the prettiest 992s we've ever had at the show. Absolutely love it. Great to see it back here at Southwest Cars and Coffee. Now this is a car that I think deserves a little bit more recognition. This is the all-new Mercedes AMG GT63. So they've gone away with the standard GT and also with the other GT63 cars, which were the 4-doors, kind of condensed it and pulled styling from both cars to make this, which is undoubtedly, in my opinion, one of the best looking newer AMGs. So this is the 55, so it's the 4-liter V8 still. I believe they make the 63 as well, so I'm assuming this is just a detuned version or might have smaller turbos. But in either case, the styling on this is so aggressive, and I think they've done an awesome job combining those two models into something very pretty. And then 2 cars down from the GT55, we have this beautiful Lamborghini Huracan Evo all-wheel drive. We saw this car last week. Now that it's not kind of crowded around, you can take a closer look at it. Absolutely love this build. The guys at Pacific German pieced this together and did a fantastic job with it. You have the HREs, which I believe S101s with the carbon fiber barrel on it, and then around the back you have the VF Engineering VF8XX supercharger, so 830 horsepower, 625 pound-feet of torque. This thing paired with the all drive system must absolutely rip. Very pretty build. And now we're going to take another look at the second 997.2 GT3RS that we have at the show this morning. We checked out the beautiful gray one over there, now the white one. This is so pretty. I absolutely love this car. The styling on it, everything is just perfect in my opinion. I think it's an absolutely timeless 911. You can see it has the carbon fiber wing on the back. This one's a little bit more, little bit more subtle than the other gray ones. Doesn't have the Porsche livery on the wing. Does have the side decals, but it doesn't have them on the front fenders like the gray one does. So this is kind of a happy medium. If you want to be a little bit more incognito, you can drive this, but just such a pretty car. Bucket seats, 6-speed manual, flat 6. What a beautiful car.
So this man over here is Josh, the auto buyer, and he kept turning up in this truck, and I said, can you do me a favor? Can you bring a bigger truck? And what did you do?
Oh, it wasn't even this one. Hold on, it was my Ram that I brought that had the fiberglass. Can you bring a bigger truck? So I did a lot of research and found out that actually Ian found this one, and he goes, hey, I got a Mega Rex. I said, let's do it. 47-inch tires.
47-inch tires.
Here's a crazy thing. The suspension system's only a 4-inch lift.
Really?
So the tires are what brings it up. The fiberglass,
yeah,
700-pound hood. It's on shock, so it'll open up.
Oh, man.
Rear bedsides, it's all custom molded. I guess it's about a $60,000 build when you send out there. Starts off as a platinum. Drives unbelievably. It is so fun to drive this thing. It drives better than a stock one.
Well, I'm going to tell you this. I'm never going to ask you to bring a bigger truck now because, you know what?
Oh, we're working on it.
Bigfoot will turn up. Thanks, Josh. Great to see you, mate. Saw this beautiful split window roll in, a bit of a resto mod. If you look under the hood, it is actually running a newer LS engine under there, high-rise manifolds, some they're coil covers. They're not actually valve covers when you look at this on the newer motors because it's actually the coils that are sitting underneath. What's interesting about this car is the interior is really pretty, running a 5-speed gearbox in there, and there's really nicely done seats. But the thing, of course, that makes this Corvette part of that collector's item of this era, the 64, is the split window, the spine down the back. This happened in 64 and the GM powers to be said, no, we don't want to do that split. It's affecting visibility. They got rid of it. And of course, it made this car the collector's item that it is. But if you look at it, somebody's done a great job with this resto mod. Notice it's got that one-piece glass. It's not the chrome trim like you'd normally see. It's more like a modern windshield. Same with the front glass as well. So really interesting build. It's been nicely put together. Nice big brakes on the front. Newer Corvette brakes in there. Really clean. We got contacted by this group of guys. They're down here all the time. Really nice people. They got this group of Chevelles and some other cars in the mix as well. They're coming down tomorrow for the Quarantine Cruise, also known as Cruising PCH. Those guys do a great job. It's once a month on a Sunday. But check out some of these cars, just beautiful Chevelles. There's some on the other side as well, we'll look at in a second. But look at this running World Racing, really nice trim on this guy. Have a look at the engine bay and the colour scheme on this. I love this. It's got a carbon fibre barrel on the wheel and then that gold and then under the hood. So nicely done. Now look at this, really interesting. It's running a twin turbo system, but look at this intake manifold. It's actually running dual throttle bodies in a cross style intake manifold, which is super cool. Everything on it's nicely done, like the blow-off valves are colour matched. And it's kind of interesting because even the wrap around the turbos, even though that's sort of standard colour, that matches as well. Really nicely done. Carbon fibre underneath. That matte finish on the grille. It's come around the side. It's closed up in there, but you can see it's actually got really nice buckets and a harness bar in there as well. Very clean. Let's keep rolling through. Really nice. Just simple Chevelle here. Small block Chev 327. This one's nice as well. This is actually running a big block under there, but nice colour matched steel wheels underneath there. Rolling through here. This guy here actually running an LS. Once again, coil covers under there, make it look old school with 427 on there. This thing's twin turbo, you can see the blow-off valves there. Another one through there, rolling through. Let's jump across the other side and have a look over there now. All right, this is super cool. Just a classic old school colour. Steel wheels, but larger than the original diameter. Under the hood, running an LT4, of course that newer engine from for example, Gen 6 Camaro. Everything nicely painted under there, looks great. Super clean looking C10 there. Another one over here, drop top Malibu here, big block there. 69 with an RS front end. Love the Rally Sport wheels on there, bigger than the original ones. And then the nice thing about this colour is, look, the interior is that green colour as well. I love the way they used to do that. Another one through here, also running an LT4, got a laptop sitting on the top of it there. So through here, just so many beautiful cars. Now this is really interesting. This actually is designed to look old school, like a small block Chev with a high-rise manifold. Even those valve covers, which once again are actually a coil cover, you can tell because you see the wire going in there into the coils. But you can see it's got those Holley EFI fuel rails under there, down onto the injectors, and then sitting over here, big centrifugal supercharger, tiny little pulley on it as well. So that's probably making some decent boost. Love that butternut colour there. Rolling through GTO in the mix here. Another nice looking C10 over here, very clean LS under the hood again. This one running an LSA, of course, the motor that was used in the CTSV and also the Gen 5 ZR1 Camaro. A bit of old school over here, small block Chev, big old school Wien supercharger there, probably a 671 blower and a couple of FI Tech fuel injection systems on the top. So it's kind of new school, old school. I love that look, and of course the big serpentine belt there. Very nice looking 69 Camaro SS front end over here. Steel wheels again, widened with those original hubcaps. I suspect it's slightly older build given the style on the seats on it, but still pretty cool. Another 69 here. Wow, they keep going and going. Gen 2 Camaro there. 55 C10, it's a 210. You can see it's got the pillars on there, and then another C10 over here. Very cool. Flock of Lotus here this morning. I don't even call it a flock or a murder or a low tide, whatever it is. There's a great group of Lotus here. We've got Amira, through there. I think this is an Evora. I think that's the model on it. Yep, a little Evora. Elise over here, tiny little car. You don't realise how small they are till you stand next to them, but great little handling car. Jumping across the other side, got another mirror over here, more of them through here. They're great little pretty cars. I was really happy to hear that Lotus had redirected their, they were going to go down the path of going to an electric manufacturer. That's not what they're known for. They're known for chassis, they're known for handling, and if anybody knows anything about some of the British cars in the 60s, for example, they were known for building great engines, good heads, those sort of things. Things like little Lotus Escort and Lotus Cortina. But what a great little group of cars. Great to see them out here together. They would be the most fun you can possibly think of on the track. Just absolutely incredible. About the only thing that would give you this much fun would be something like one of those little KTM open wheelers or maybe an Aerial Atom or something. But great little cars. Great to see so many of them out here this morning. R35, it blows my mind to think that this platform, this car is now 18 years old. It was 2007 the first time they showed the GTR, and it was way, way, way ahead of its time in terms of the technology that it had. The yaw control, all the driver assist controls, the fact this thing could stick to a track, go around corners like nothing else. And I think the testimony to not only the technology that's in the car, but also the aesthetic of the car is, look at that. I mean, that does not look like a 17, 18-year-old car, does it? Really great job, Nissan. Serious looking RX-7 here. Look at this thing, absolutely crazy. Massive turbo on it. Just seeing a car like this, full race spec. I mean, have a look at it, slammed. Massive aero. Someone's put a ton of work into this. RX-7s was such an iconic car. I really do hope Mazda bring them back like there's been rumours about, because I mean, it created a whole unique culture unto itself with the rotary. If you've been watching our videos and following our social media, you would have seen that Go Mobile Tyre, one of the sponsors of the show, were giving away a set of Fittipaldi rims through the month of June. So basically all you had to do was go up and visit their stand, put your name down, and you went into the draw to win the rims. Well, this is the car that ended up with those rims. I spoke to the father of the owner and then the owner before. They could not be more happy. Look at these amazing Fittipaldi rims on this thing. It suits this Tacoma so well. And the cool thing he said was they came out, the way they fitted it, it was so professional. The whole experience of dealing with Go Mobile Tyre was absolutely incredible. And they said they'll be loyal customers from now on in. I mean, this thing just looks great. What a perfect finish to it. So congratulations to the owner of this wonderful little Tacoma for winning these amazing Fittipaldi rims. And congratulations to the guys from Go Mobile Tyres for making a customer so happy. I wonder how many people at the show understand exactly what this Tesla is in front of me here. See that little logo down the bottom? Let's see if we can get closer. That means it is a Plaid, which means it does 0 to 60 in less than 2 seconds. The only other telltale sign to know it's a Plaid is, and I don't know if we'll be able to see it, if the owner winds the window down we might be able to, it has a completely different steering wheel from the other Teslas as well. It's like a sports steering wheel. So we'll have a look at this. This is the other way apart from the badge. Good!
It's a new Plaid.
New Plaid, I recognise the badge, and there's this steering wheel. That's the only other real way, telltale way to know if it's a Plaid. So before you line up one of these in your, I don't know, your Lamborghini or whatever, look over, see if you can see that steering wheel, and look over and see if you can see that badge. And if it has those two things, yeah, maybe don't try. So this beautiful 458 Speciale APERTA is for sale at European Exotics, one of the sponsors of the show. They've got a dealership here. This one's going up for about 1.7 million. It is such a special car, one of my favorite Ferraris of all time. It's just the carbon on it is beautiful. The car itself is beautiful. Of course, the 458 known for not being a turbo car yet, so it still has that beautiful V8 sound. Just a wonderful car.
That is it for a very busy weekend here at South OC Cars and Coffee. Thank you guys so much for coming out. Please remember that if you are attending the event, respect our rules: no raving, no speeding, no burnouts. That includes on the property, going through the streets of San Clemente, and then getting on and off the freeways. I want to say a massive thank you to all the sponsors. We have the Brackettier Way Marketing, Spark AI, Maguire's, Mazda, Next Level Auto Protection, iAccent Lawyers, Josh the Auto Buyer, Rivian, Go Mobile Tire, European Exotic Center, Sierra Ineos Grenadier, Hillbank Motor Corporation, and of course MagnaFlow in Camberg as well. I do also want to say a massive thank you to all the volunteers for helping us out each and every week. We could not do it without you guys. Remember, if you want to become a volunteer, hit us up on Instagram at South OC Cars and Coffee Merch. So we handle all the volunteer rostering, and then while you're over there, check out some of our hats, hoodies, t-shirts, stickers, lanyards, everything that you guys could possibly want from South OC Cars and Coffee Merch. If you are volunteering, you get to bring your car in before 8:30, and then Ruby Zana provides a free coffee and donut for everyone helping us out.
Yeah, massive thank you to Ruby's for doing that, and also feeding the masses, and a big thank you to the outlets of San Clemente for allowing us to be here. We couldn't do the show without them, so remember, if you need to do any shopping, go to the movies, grab a coffee, whatever, come to the outlets, tell them South OC Cars and Coffee sent you. Well, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you back here next week for another South OC Cars and Coffee.
Thank you guys.
Imagine